Alright guys, this is it. We're about to get the culprit for Chapter 3 of Raincode. So, last chapter we were able to...
There are only two ways the culprit could get a hold of Shachi's gun, the murder weapon.
We were able to figure out that, yeah, it had to have been... it couldn't have been Aruka because she knew about the gun, and the only way that it could have been was somebody to jump down into the storm drain from the roof. So we're now chasing them, and I'm pretty sure it's the swimmer.
Either steal it from the safe or get it from Shachi himself. In any case, the only ones who could have done it are members of the Resistance.
Is it possible the culprit took the victim's gun by force? If so, a complete stranger could have done it.
What?
But if someone tried to take his gun, I'm sure Shachi would have drawn it and threatened them.
How can I...
If so, the culprit would have realized their target was left-handed.
I see. That would conflict with a cover-up attempted at the crime scene.
Sorry. Oh, okay. Just had to wait. There they are.
Also, the culprit issued a proclamation on behalf of the Resistance against the Peacekeepers. At the time, I didn't understand why it was sent to the Peacekeepers. But it must have been to corner Shachi by steering the Peacekeepers toward the hideout. The culprit then ambushed him when he arrived on the roof.
Which means the culprit anticipated the target fleeing up there.
Perhaps it was a planned escape route the Resistance had decided on beforehand. If they fled using the emergency stairs, it would be easy to shake off pursuers. As a matter of fact, the Peacekeepers were held up there. If he hadn't been killed, he would have escaped.
So all of it was calculated. Whoever it is, they are truly frightening. And that culprit is among them? If we organize all the clues we've got so far, we can narrow down who the culprit is.
Oh, come on. It's obvious at this point.
How long will they keep running? At this rate, there's no end in sight.
Because, yeah, now we can prove each of the other three were not the ones.
Over there!
A giant water tank?
In here, you always find the culprit if you keep solving mysteries. So the only way to catch up to them is... to solve mysteries!
Huh?
What would be necessary for the culprit to commit the crime?
Come on! I'm counting on you, Master!
Got it!
It's got to be good at swimming. There we go. That should stop him. Yeah.
In order to commit this crime, the most important requirement is to be an excellent swimmer. Jumping from that height into a storm drain would also require training and experience. Maybe they had high diving experience through swimming competitions.
We finally caught up!
The truth is crystal clear. The one who murdered Shachi...
Who killed Shachi? It's obvious. It was the frickin' elf. The elf did it.
I wouldn't kill anyone!
I wouldn't do it.
I didn't kill anyone!
Yes, you did it, Khan.
I haven't done anything.
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
I didn't kill anyone!
It is you. You lying heathen.
It's you, Icardi! You took advantage of your swimming skills to murder Shachi!
Huh? What?
You even look evil.
No! That's insane! I'm not the culprit!
Of course you are the bloody culprit. Now let's see your mystery phantom body. I don't know. I wish it was kind of more colorful.
I didn't kill Shachi! I'm not the culprit!
I mean, I love the whole mask thing and everything, but why doesn't his body glow? That would have been cooler, I reckon.
Such a foreboding presence. Is this the true identity of the final monster protecting the hidden treasure?
Something like that.
But most of the mystery has already been solved. This is just its last stand. Master, let's solve this thing once and for all!
Right.
So I'm guessing this is where he's going to rage out about, you know, how it could have been any of the other three, but they've all got alibis. Because Iruka couldn't have done it because she practices shooting with Shachi and she would have known he was left-handed. Morgulor was at his shop and had an alibi from the people he was talking to. And Savan has fear of the water.
I'm the culprit!
So it couldn't have been him.
Where's your evidence?
I've got it right here.
There are other Resistance members. I know. Margula is the culprit. Margula shot Shachi on the roof.
No, he was at the store.
Margula has an alibi. It's impossible for him to have done it.
All right, who's next?
If it's not Margula, then Iruka is the culprit. Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi! And made it look like suicide!
No. No!
Let's do this mystery.
That's it, we're 2 for 2.
Iruka designed the handgun, so she knew Shachi was left-handed. She never would have made that mistake faking a suicide.
All right, and now we've got Savan. Savan's traumatic experience, it has to be
It's
that.
not Margula. It's not Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit. The culprit is Servan! He killed Shachi on the roof
No,
and messed with the corpse. Then escaped through the drain!
no! He's got trauma!
Servan was traumatized after once nearly drowning, so there's no way he would have dove into a drain.
You should have known that, you idiot. Oh, he's gonna run.
Yuma, you did it! You defeated the monster! Huh? But what about the treasure?
That's strange. We found the culprit and also cut down his excuses. But the truth still hasn't appeared! Where is the real culprit's soul?
Also, the countdown hasn't stopped yet. It went down by a lot again.
Perhaps there is a secret final boss in this labyrinth? Wait, I know. It's...
Stop. If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
Moving on. This means we haven't revealed the truth of this mystery labyrinth. Maybe it's because we don't have a solid overall picture of the case.
Yeah.
the overall picture?
There's no mistake that Ikari made Shachi's murder look like a suicide. But we don't know why he did it. If he wanted to kill him, there are simpler ways to do it. Why bring the Peacekeepers into this?
So we need to find the motive. As long as that's an unknown, we won't reach the truth.
Yeah, what was the motive?
The water is flowing somewhere.
Oh, so it is. I wonder where it is heading.
The water flows somewhere.
Is this where we're going to find out
Mystery labyrinth
Makoto was
is a reflection
involved?
of reality. The flow of water may have some significance.
Then let's see where it leads us. This could be the path to the hidden treasure.
You know, this case seems to involve water an awful lot. The slums where the crime took place are flooded, like the entire commercial area.
Right. Given that, the truth should be wherever the water leads.
Was it something to do with, you know, making the other districts feel what they felt?
A dead end? And this countdown timer... looks like it's linked to that countdown, and it's dropping by a lot.
Hey, Master? Maybe this isn't a dead end.
Yeah, look, there's a hole in the bottom.
Maybe it's a giant bomb.
Huh? What?
Oh my! What a big, breathtaking bomb! I cannot help but be impressed.
You shouldn't be!
I'm sure this is the heart of this mystery labyrinth. So there's only one thing left to do. Master, you just gotta defuse this bomb too, like how you did in the real world.
This giant bomb?
If you can solve the mystery, the bomb will stop ticking. So really, it's no different from what you've been doing.
Good luck, Yuma. I am confident that you can do it. For you are the elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
I will hope she puts in the Count of Monte Cristo or something with this title.
You'll be fine, Master. You've got the best mentor there is.
Okay, I'll try.
Don't worry, this will be fine. What was the purpose of the bombing? Okay. It was a diversion.
Seems like that was correct, yet the countdown has not stopped.
That has to mean there are more mysteries left.
You got 12 minutes and
You mean
48
the
seconds.
diversion. What does it mean?
Since they made me defuse the bombs, the culprit's goal wasn't destruction. They just wanted to frame me as a terrorist to put the Peacekeepers' attention on me. That's why they set up such a complex, time-consuming puzzle that had me running all around Kanai Ward.
Is this where it's going to be Makoto?
I meant I just wanted to know the definition of the word diversion.
What? I have to start there?
Oh god, no.
Look, you can find her a dictionary later. For
Yeah.
now, you gotta defuse that bomb.
Sorry, I'm with Shinigami this time. Let's just go.
Right.
I apologize, Yuma. If only I could use my forte.
There's no need to apologize. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yuma.
Master, you're too reliant on others. It's about time you start doing things on your own.
But I've got the coalescence forte, which is about relying on others.
Well, I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
You believe? The god of darkness believes in Yuma?
Focus! You're out of time, Master. Defuse this bomb!
Alright, so what's next? What was the culprit doing during the diversion? What was they doing? The Resistance made a fake rules of Yuma. However, they also prepared a method to defuse the bombs that they shared with. Despite knowing it would back them into a corner, they still made a criminal declaration. Their access to me Savannah's good at mechanical tinkering and special security devices, but also knows how to make bombs. Yeah, it had to have been flooding. They were trying to flood the district. It's the only logical answer.
Yes! The countdown stopped! You defused it!
Great work, Yuma!
Oh. The answer, though, is still why.
So
Oh, here we go.
The culprit's real goal was to flood Marunomon District. They used the bomb threat to draw the Peacekeepers' attention toward me. Meanwhile, the culprit sabotaged the valves of the power plants and the reservoir to flood Marunomon District.
But what's the point in doing that? Perhaps they wished to sow chaos throughout the city. The Resistance was challenging the Peacekeepers. Then why not just detonate the bombs? A lot simpler than flooding the place.
No, they needed to be able to get
True.
around.
If their goal was to cause chaos, they could have just used the bombs. Considering that, the culprit must not have wanted to destroy the place.
Just wanted to flood it so they could get around more easily. They are the swimmer. Oh, I tried to run before, but it wouldn't let me.
Cornered you!
Wait! Please hear me out. This was Shachi's wish.
No.
Shachi's wish?
Shachi was always fighting for the sake of Kanai Ward. He wanted to close the gap between the rich and poor. Wanted to reduce the suffering of children. This mission was to flood Marunomon District, to send the rich a message.
No.
But flooding the place is just terrorism. It would only make them angry, not actually accomplish anything. So Shachi decided to offer up his life. He wanted me to kill him, to make it look like the Peacekeepers did it.
No, I don't believe
Shachi
that.
gave his life for this mission. If you expose the truth, this would all be for nothing. Are you really going to disregard his dying wish?
No, because...
And his sacrifice?
No,
Now
because the
that
door
you've
was
seen the
locked.
truth, please, just leave!
No, that's
Very
not what
well.
happened.
I understand your circumstances. We shall take our leave.
No.
No.
That's a lie!
Yeah.
Shachi didn't want this!
What?
Yeah, you lying piece of shit.
What you know? You know nothing about the Resistance!
I've heard him speak! Shachi valued human lives more than anything!
The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people.
We won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
Shachi wouldn't resort to something as foul as this! Sacrifice? Dying wish? How dare you lie about that?
Shut up!
Come on, transform. Let's get the castle.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Yuma!
You'll pay for this. I'll expose the truth and defend Shachi's honor!
Yeah, I was just going to say, because that didn't make any sense. I don't know why Icardi did it, though. I feel like the whole point of this was of flooding the district so that he could get around more easily, because he is the ultimate swimmer. Alright, let's do it, Shiragabe. It's got to be something related to justice, though, I think, for Icardi. I mean, that's what a lot of these things seem to be relating to. Alright, let's go.
Let's head to the truth, Master!
That's stupid! No! I didn't do it! Shut up! Get away from me! That's bullshit! Stop! Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up! Damn it all! Go away! Stay away from me! Stop, stop, stop! You're an outsider, what do you know? You have no idea what we went through in the slums! This is a declaration of our beliefs as part of the Resistance. We have to defeat Amaterasu Corporation. That's why we plunged the city into chaos. Shachi gave up his own life for that. This is what Shachi wanted. Shachi told me to do it.
No. God, we haven't had any obstacles yet.
This was all to defeat Amaterasu Corp. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor.
Destroy the fortress with the solution key. Resistance murdered. The Resistance made a fake request to Yuma, which led to him setting up. However, they also prepared a method to defuse the bombs, which they shared with him. Despite knowing it would back them into a corner, they made a criminal declaration. Their actions seem to be consistent. What is the Resistance's true purpose? Trade, Moribond District safe, flooded Moribond. It's got to be this one.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
Wait, what? God, it wasn't this one.
Say,
What did Shachi want to do anyway? Did he really choose to sacrifice himself? Then why would he flood Moribond District?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm sure that was the real objective. Oh, sorry, I misread that question. What? What do you mean? It was something we saw on the way to the power plant. Flooding that area caused several of them to float out. Sorry. The culprit's true objective must have been to steal them. Yeah, sorry. I misread the thing there. It's this one.
This is the truth of the case.
He was just trying to rob, so that was what he wanted. He just wanted to rob the place. So that was what he wanted all
Your
along.
plan has nothing to do with Shachi or the Resistance.
He just wanted to rob the banks.
You just wanted to take the safes.
safes?
Many facilities in Marunamon District use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation, including the bank. These safes are completely airtight, and they can actually float on water.
Oh, we did see some safes floating around Marunamon District.
The culprit knew they could float, and planned to exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank. The safes would normally be too heavy to move, but they'd be easy to take if they were floating.
So, it was a bank heist?
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind this case. You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the bank. This isn't what the Resistance believed in. In fact, you took advantage of their beliefs.
You piece of shit! Just runs over and starts stabbing him.
You did it, Master. Now that we've exposed the truth of this case, we just need to finish off that filthy criminal.
Right. Let's finish this. For Shachi. Let's go, Shinigami.
Oh, sorry.
I'll charge my solution blade with the facts of this case.
Let's finish him! But how are we gonna get out of it with the Peacekeepers? Because Shachi's nowhere around there. And even if he wasn't, we told him. But then what was the whole thing with... Like, there's one thing I still don't understand. Savan was the one giving us the instructions. Did Ikari... Did he, sabotage the, What did Yuma set up for the Resistance? Did he sabotage the cameras? Where did the bombing occur? Here. Okay. Shachi's gun. Yeah. Here we go. And that was the camera. Yep. And then into the open drain. And submerged. Yeah, I don't know how the hell Yuma's going to get out of this one. Because he must have been working for Amaterasu then if he did this. Because like the Peacekeepers pounced on him pretty quickly. Alright, let's do this.
Step right up, step right up! A bomb scare, a flood, and a suicide to throw the whole town into chaos! Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
It all started with a request from the Resistance. Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servan. But they had bombs inside them.
I had no idea, so I set up those camera bombs all around the city. The culprit hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunouman district exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties. But the culprit also bombed the drain in Marunouman district at the same time.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible, but that must have been the culprit too.
I was just going to say, it's interesting though that, you know, Shachi was able to use all these bombs created by Saban, like, because I would have thought that maybe he would have been in on the whole thing. I mean, if he was the one giving you the cameras, wouldn't he have known about the bombs inside them? And why would he have put, like, bombs that would create those kinds of explosions if he had?
Since the Peacekeepers' eyes were on me, it made it easier to pull off the rest of their crimes. The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya district.
Shachi followed soon after. I saw him being chased by the Peacekeepers. The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way...
Kablooey.
Hey!
Oh, it's terrible, okay?
We heard a ringing gunshot!
I mean, it's instant death.
Shachi was ambushed by the culprit and shot to death. Once it was finished, they placed the gun in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a suicide.
But it was actually a left-handed gun! Getting caught because of your own cover-up is borderline weak sauce!
Why borderline?
Yeah, that's just weird.
With their cover set up, the culprit jumped into the open drain and escaped from the roof unseen.
God, this was some insane bloody accuracy.
I thought it was impossible to jump off the roof. But the area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Right after the escape, I arrived on the rooftop and discovered Shachi's body.
And kaboom! The hideout exploded!
The drain was buried in the rubble from this explosion. A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape. After that,
God.
we all went around town trying to defuse the bombs. The culprit took advantage of the chaos to open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backed up water had even more added to it, Marunouman district became totally drenched in shitty.
Right, it became a drenched city. Marunouman district is now flooded. Many facilities have safes made by Amaterasu Corporation. The banks are no exception.
These safes are heavy and difficult to move, but because they're so airtight, they can float on water.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks, collecting these safes was the culprit's true goal.
Sinking an entire district just to be a small-time looter. I can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
I just want to know how we're going to get out of this, because he's nowhere around from what we can see, unless he was in the room with
The only
us.
ones who could commit these crimes were the resistance leaders with access to Shachi's gun.
And only one guy was a good enough swimmer to dive right into the drain.
Shachi really did try to save the city.
Let's just pop his boat and
Not only
watch him
took
go.
over his plan, but killed and framed him.
This criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber.
Got you,
And his
dark
true
elf.
identity is...
Icardi!
Icardi! It was you!
No! We gotcha. Icardi.
Finished!
See, it's interesting because, like, I've got no qualms about Shinigami, like, defeating him here because he was just being selfish. But, yeah, Chapter 2's ending.
Hate this city. I was sick of all of Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting the Peacekeepers wouldn't have changed anything. That's why I was gonna take the money and get out of here. It's this city that's wrong. This rotten place.
Is this the hidden treasure? It is far different than what I was imagining.
I think so. I felt the same way when I first saw one.
So, this is it. I was not much help after all. I relied on you the entire time, Yuma.
That's not true. You're a great partner, Fubuki.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I
Yeah.
am grateful to have joined you on this adventure, Yuma.
You may not have been able to help us much in the Mystery Labyrinth, but we wouldn't have been here without you. We would have died in an explosion multiple times.
I think it helped me grow as a person. Just a little bit.
And now you're gonna forget it all and go back to the way you were before.
Well, you are gonna forget all of it soon. Huh? What?
I am sorry for being so rude to you.
What?
I assumed you were a vulgar god of darkness, based solely on your looks.
Yeah, that's pretty rude of you.
But now I realize that you have been a wonderful guide. When you said you believed in Yuma, I realized there was a bond of trust between the two of you. And now, frankly, I adore you. Please consider being my friend.
Aw.
You're gonna forget it all anyway.
Aw. See, this is what I thought it was
Yuma,
gonna be like.
While I may be ignorant and naive, one day, I hope to be a great adventurer and detective, just like you. The labyrinth-delving elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light. You truly are amazing, Yuma.
That title is getting way too long.
Enough chit-chat. It's time for the part you've all been waiting for.
Huh? What is it? What is about to happen? Wait a minute. Do you mean we are going to leap into the basin?
No. It's time to boot kill the bad guy.
Yep. Don't worry, you'll forget it, Ibuki.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables! Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth!
Yep, give me that scythe. And finish him.
Rainbow glorious stellar spiral!
Boom! God, I feel like this one was a lot easier than Chapter 2, like... Because I feel like that one went on a lot longer as well. I don't know. Like, I felt like we got through this one a lot quicker, but anyway. But yeah, Icardi, I understand... Wait, what? There's a hobby she hasn't told anyone about, recipe development. She's sweet on sweets and has strong opinions on proper jam-making technique. Swindle detective, a master detective who turned their advanced skills of deception and cajolery into a forte. This detective was not summoned to Kanai Ward. So, why are we learning about them then? That's interesting, though, that they just had that thing there about Guillemette, because they did the same thing with Martina at the end of the last one, and that's where... Oh, no, that's right. I think it popped up when I was reloading the game and I was about to talk to Kurumi in the new chapter. All right, well, let's see how the hell we get out of this.
We've returned from the mystery labyrinth, but
Yeah,
we're still in grave danger.
we're still
How do we
screwed.
get out of this?
Master, now that I think about it, the culprit isn't here, so there's no way you can prove your innocence.
Exactly! I wish we'd thought of that sooner!
Solving the mystery labyrinth doesn't help in this situation one bit.
Come on! Why did we do all that work to discover the truth?
Well, that is what it is. Never give up, Master.
God, how the hell are we gonna get out of this? It's gotta be the other detectives, right?
But this time, we're done for.
Now, Dominic, go nuts and crush their
Oh,
little
wait.
heads.
Okay, I bet what's gonna happen, he's gonna charge at us, and he's gonna bust that wall, and they're all gonna get flushed away.
Oi.
Come on, Dominic, do it. Give us a way out. Jump!
What?
That's enough.
Oh, Halara!
Sorry to keep you waiting, my man. You too, princess.
Tetsuhiko! Halara!
The both of you are safe.
What do you think of my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader, no?
Master detectives with the same, unlike a certain trainee.
Hey, big guy! You're messing with the wrong dude. The criminal you're looking for is right here.
Oh, and he's dead.
That's...
Yeah.
Chibiako! And,
Vivia.
Vivia, did you forget already?
It makes me so depressed. God, I love it.
I haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember, so I don't blame you.
Well, you're gonna get a lot of screen time soon, because I got so many gumshoe gabs to do with you, Vivia.
I was worried about you, Fubuki. And the trainee, too, I guess. I'm kidding, just joking around.
Everyone is safe! Oh, what a relief.
wait, you're gonna cry? Master, you're gonna cry?
Yeah!
Where did you all come from? You know what'll happen if you interfere with the peacekeepers!
Like I said, you're messing with the wrong dude. The ones who planted those bombs were the resistance people on that boat over there.
Yeah, so Savan must have had a hand in this whole thing.
Too bad one of them died from a heart attack. I have no idea why. But if you run an autopsy, you'll find that the cause of death wasn't a homicide.
In other words, Yuma is innocent. Or do peacekeepers punish the innocent?
You can prove his innocence?
You heard her. You got something to say?
I was threatened by Icardi to make those devices. I didn't know what was going on.
Right, okay, so that's Saban's part in all this. I was gonna say, he's the bomb maker. Like, there's no way Icardi could have done it.
It's true! I didn't know about the big robbery, and I didn't think that would happen to Shachi! It was all set up by Icardi! Please! I'll confess everything I know! Please spare my life.
We captured them on a boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy were floating nearby. They were caught red-handed. One can conclude that the events in question were all part of a bank robbery planned by Icardi.
The leader of the Resistance was also murdered to pin the crimes on him.
After stealing the safes, they were planning to leave Kanai Ward via the waterway. Ironically, Icardi died of a sudden seizure. Trying to take more money than you can carry will only lead to your own downfall. Seems like an expensive lesson.
What about the other leaders of the Resistance? Margala and Aruka? You're saying they had nothing to do with it?
Yes.
Anyway, we're taking Yuma with us. You got no problem with that, right? My terrifying kitten.
Oh my god, Desuhiko, you and Gilame would be perfect for each other. Just roasting each other back and forth.
Alrighty, gang. Looks like we're free to go.
Yes!
The Peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. Maybe she's in love with me.
Dude, don't try and kiss her. You'll lose half your face with teeth like that.
I don't know about that.
Now that we've handed over the Resistance, the rest is up to the Peacekeepers. Come on, everyone. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, it's good to see everyone's alive, but yeah, I kept wondering how we were going to get the save in the end.
I think this solves the case for the time being. Another person died. No, I committed murder. Just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me to kill him. He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him down without hesitation. And thanks to that, another life was lost.
But again, Yuma, what were you going to do if you didn't do anything? I mean, you didn't know that they were going to come and help you, and the Peacekeepers had you cornered. You know, you may not care about what happens to you, but what about Kurumi and Fubuki?
Why do you look so sad? Are you always like this when you solve a case?
Huh? What?
Yuma, you weren't in the wrong. I think you did the right thing.
Huh?
Even if others disagree, I will always say that you were right.
Oh.
So please, don't make that face.
Thank you, Kurumi. If you ask me if what I did was right or wrong, I don't think I was in the right.
That's not true, because...
But I don't need to be right. I need to have conviction.
Conviction?
The strength of a heart that refuses to yield, no matter the situation. Or maybe it's like a detective's creed. Something to guide me when I don't know what to do. It's something I don't have yet. I don't know where to turn when stuff like this happens.
It doesn't seem that way to me. Yuma, you saved me because you wanted to help someone, didn't you? And you got dragged into this mess because you wanted to help the Resistance and the people in the slums.
That has nothing to do with being a detective. It's what any human would normally do.
No, not really. Not anyone would normally.
Is that so? A detective with the conviction to do what any human would normally do is a wonderful thing. This is embarrassing, so I'll only say this once. Even if you deny it yourself, I believe you are in the right. And that's why I hope you'll always be a detective.
Swindle detective. I wonder if we're going to find out who this is. Fubuki's sense of monetary value. Given her affluent, princess-like upbringing, she rarely went shopping for herself and thusly has a unique sense of monetary value. She thinks an apple costs as much as a car. Means of communication. Most communication of people outside are tapped and monitored. Only that the nocturnal detective she's still type of line. I think we've read that.
That was close. But we managed this time around. Sheesh. Someone has been a huge troublemaker for us. Yuma, the way you keep dragging us into trouble is pure genius.
Oh, he's so flattering.
It wasn't a compliment.
Isn't it?
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
Speaking of, where were you all? I searched all over town for you.
And that's what I want to ask. I told you about the emergency meeting place for this sort of stuff.
No, you didn't.
Meeting place? Huh?
Or was it the top of the roof?
The multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be. I brought you there the day you arrived. Huh? I didn't tell you?
No, you
This
didn't.
is the first time I've heard about it.
Seriously? I see. Guess I forgot to mention it. Then again, you did arrive late to Kanai Ward. Yeah, that must be it. Yep.
Wait, you're just sweeping it under the rug? I was in a lot of trouble back there.
Sorry about that. Well, everyone's okay, so it's all good. Still, weren't you with him, Fubuki? I know I told you about the meeting place.
Yep, I just remembered right now.
Figures. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe too, Fubuki.
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robbery.
That's because a certain sleepyhead woke up today. We arrived at the truth this time thanks to Vivia's investigation.
Oh,
So
good.
that unmotivated, anemic vampire helped?
Well,
I was just lucky. I noticed the abnormal water levels. Saw the hydroelectric power plant's drainage channel from above.
From above?
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view.
Must be
Observation
this
is the
forte.
foundation to being a detective. To a detective, the act of deduction is like a game. And the truth is what a detective desires. Like a precious stone, it's something I'd desire if I stared at it too long. So, dreaming about it is enough for me. Because it's a pain in the ass.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
yeah, neither do I.
At the very least, his statements aren't really based on logic.
I want to die someday.
Oh, there it is again. The Nagito is coming out at him.
He's incomprehensible as usual, but it's amazing how he solved the case by himself.
Well, we'll probably be working with him next chapter, so we can look forward to that.
Hey, Master? This guy is...
What is it?
Never mind. Maybe it's my imagination.
Anyway, that solves it.
Is he
Now we
immortal?
should-
Uh-oh. Yep. Here comes Yomi. Oh boy.
Whoa, what? I thought we were done here!
Hey, sewer rats.
You!
Yomi Hellsmile, director of the Peacekeepers. What is he doing here?
Yeah.
Damn. How did the city end up like this?
Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why is Kanai Ward being destroyed? I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right path. I keep saying I'll teach these fools what law and order is all about. But now, there's another bunch who defy me, disrupting the peace in the city! Hey! Why is that? When will peace finally come to this place?
Now, I understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
So what do you want with us?
Yeah.
Hand
Just
over
get
that
lost.
terrorist immediately. Otherwise, you will all receive the death penalty.
Huh?
cruelty!
When you say terrorist, you mean Yuma? Because that issue has been resolved already.
Regardless of who the mastermind is, the fact of the matter is, he planted bombs around the city. You think you can just plead ignorance? Even small crimes cannot go unpunished. That is the meaning of justice.
No, but he...
Chief, let me go.
Don't get hasty.
No!
This is just an excuse to capture you.
But at this rate, everyone here will be arrested.
I've already told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here.
Yeah.
I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
Knock it off, Halara. How many of us would also die in that same amount of time?
If things go bad, then I will turn back time.
If you get taken out first, it's the end for all of us. I won't make such a dangerous bet.
Is he gonna give himself up?
Then what do we do? Everyone's gonna get killed at this rate!
God, I don't know. What do you do? Do I turn myself in or do I fight? No, you gotta have conviction. Fight.
Let's fight the Peacekeepers.
Huh? You too, Yuma?
Yeah, come on.
Hey! This isn't a mystery labyrinth! You'll die instantly, Master!
God, I don't know.
He's here too. There's no guarantee she won't get hit by crossfire.
Oh, okay,
There's
I made the
nothing
wrong.
more painful than being unable to protect those you love. Do you get that, Yuma?
Love?
Well...
What's gotten into you, Chief? You're never this serious.
I didn't expect to get this heated either.
All right, filthy maggots. Are you done playing around? You'll reconsider your beliefs after a single night. Once you go through my torture, not only will you sell out your friends, you'll beg me to kill them to save yourself.
I can reduce it to 20 seconds. Yasuhiko, Vivia, please look after the others.
Oh, Jesus.
I guess we have to do this.
This is such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
Freeze! If you resist, you'll be executed on the spot.
Stay back! Don't touch my master!
God, what are we gonna do here? Oh no, Makoto will come and save us. It has
What's
to.
going on?
Director Yomi! Something is falling from the sky!
The hell? Yep, knew it. Don't say his name, Yuma. Yeah.
Huh? It's the masked man.
Oh my. Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name? I'm Makoto Kagutsuchi. What is it? Oh, you want to know about this hot air balloon? Cool, huh? I flew here from the tower.
From the tower?
What do you want?
Hello, Yomi. I'll take care of the rest, so you can leave now.
Yeah, off.
You intend to let these criminals run free? Just because you're the CEO of Amaterasu doesn't give you free reign to disrupt
I
Kanai
knew
Ward's
it.
peace.
I knew he'd be one of the top leaders.
Amaterasu CEO? Is this weird guy in a mask?
Hey, Yuma, where did you meet such a big shot?
It just sorta happened.
Hello, detectives. This is the first time we've met, besides Yuma. Huh? You want to know why I'm wearing this mask? Well, I was born a prince in a certain nation, but while still young, I was dragged into a revolution. The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away.
I guess this is the story of Amaterasu.
My family was killed. I was the only one spared. The revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other plans. I was forced to wear a mask to conceal my face. That mask was designed to never come off. And now, The mask has become my face.
He's talking way too long, and none of it sounds true at all. His story changed from last time.
I didn't ask about your history. Hand them over.
Yomi, I don't want to quarrel with you here. I really would hate for things to escalate. Just this once. May I ask you to withdraw?
That's it.
Please.
You get one. There won't be a second.
That's
As
right.
for you sewer rats, you best be prepared. The next time you catch my eye, there will be no mercy. If you don't like it, go back to the sewers.
Yeah, beat it. Puppy.
Phew! That clears my vision up. There were too many people for me to see behind this mask. Now that things are all resolved, let's walk home.
Hey, wait a minute!
Well, I guess we go with him. Oh, we all together now? Alright, I was just thinking, I might leave the chapter here. I know this is on a bit of a cliffhanger, but I get the feeling there's going to be a lot more exposition. So, anyway, thanks for joining me for today's chapter. Excuse me, and when we come back next time, I guess we'll find out what's going to happen with Makoto. So, I'll catch you then, guys. Bye.